This is Rob Tubbett for Boxing Social in association with Bet Victor. Delighted to be joined by unbeaten heavyweight prospect Fabio Wardley, fresh off your third round knockout. Still unbeaten heavyweight prospect. First of all, Fabio, congratulations on your performance. How did it feel in there?
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was fantastic to be out there. It's fantastic to be part of this event. Yeah, genuinely a dream come true. It was just great to step out there, to do the ring walk, just to do all of it really. Just step through them ropes and then stand there under the lights and just look around. Even though the venue wasn't packed, there was just my supporters there really. Obviously I was first on, but that's not, it was just something else. Can't really explain, definitely.
Was there any sort of added pressure on yourself to kind of get the team off on the front foot, as it were?
Yes and no. not from the team at all, probably from myself, that I'm repping that team and I want to know, obviously I'm Dillian's new signing, I'm newest to the team, so I wanted to show off obviously to let everyone know what I'm about and to obviously let people know that he's made a good choice in signing me. So yeah, I think that showed a bit in my performance probably as well. It was the first round I went out guns blazing and was trying to get rid of him very quickly. So, but slowly settled down and got into the fight and found my rhythm.
Talk to me about that ending. Barely stayed in the ring. Well, he went through the ring. Talk to me about that finish.
Yeah, he ended up through the ropes. Yeah, it was difficult. Like I say, I went out guns blazing kind of first round, and I'm relatively heavy-handed, so I'm used to getting people out of there. So it took a bit of time to wear him down. He was a very durable opponent. I think he's only ever been stopped once, and that was over 6 rounds, and I managed to do it in 3. So yeah, it just took a bit of time. It took a bit of figuring out. He had a very high guard, and he wasn't very attacking at all. So there wasn't a lot for me to go on. I'm very much a counter boxer. I very like to react to how people fight and things. So it did take away from my game a bit, but we obviously come back around and found a gap.
Now, as you mentioned, you're Dillian Whyte's latest signing. We've just seen him produce a spectacular stoppage win over Dereck Chisora. Just talk to me about that fight. That was some ending.
Like, the thing is, you don't think with the first one they had, you didn't think it could get any better really. That was probably the only thing with this, that was it going to be the same? Was they going to go back to war? But it was just twice as good. It was unreal. They were going back and forth as they do. Like I said in previous interviews, they're both warriors. They both can't help but get involved and want to. And even Dillian said himself in his interviews that in his corner he was saying in his own head, in his corner he was saying just stick to your boxing, get behind your game kind of thing, but in his head he wants to go to war, and you saw that tonight with both of them. And then the catch left hook is just an unreal punch for him. You saw it for Lucas Brown and you saw it again tonight, and you've not seen a one punch, you've not seen Dereck Chisora been put down with a single punch shot like that ever. I know David Haye put him down, but that was with a few shots that eventually got him tumbling. But just one clean left hook and he was gone, head banged the canvas. So yeah, it was a great night overall for all of us.
You were talking to me about this before the fight at the press conference about how Dillian Whyte's improved. Did we see that tonight, or is there still things that he needs to work on?
100%. You saw that tonight. If you compare that fight from before and tonight, you can see how different and how more clinical he was with his punches, and how he was like, not breathing heavy. He was well conditioned. He was ready for it. But Dillian's his own biggest critic, so he'll read that, he'll watch that back, and he'll say that he needs to improve here, and here, and he'll go back up to Loughborough, go back into the lab, and that's what he'll do. So yeah.
We saw Dillian and his old significant other Anthony Joshua exchange a few words at ringside after the fight. That a fight that interests you seeing next?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the one that everyone wants to see. I really think it is. Other than, I do understand the Wilder fight and the unification and all the interest that would bring, but especially here domestically, we saw the first one, and now they've both, and even Joshua said that was back then. That was years ago when they were British level. They're both world level now. They're both come so far that second fight would be fantastic.
Okay, well, Fabio Wardley, been a real pleasure to catch up with you this week, and even more so to see you box. Congratulations on your spectacular third round TKO. Look forward to seeing you in the new year. Enjoy Christmas.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, mate. Nice one.